वो छुट्टी थियो नि
बहुत
ठिक छ ठिक छ हामी एकदम ठिक छ
बेलुका फेरि भयो कलकत्तालाई
होइन ठिक छ
तपाईँ आइदिनु भयो होइन यहाँले नै यो सेलिब्रेट गर्नुपर्ने हामी त खालि पात्र मात्रै पात्र खेलिरहन्छौँ आउँछौँ जान्छौँ नेपालको डिप्लोमेसीसँग रिलेटेड इन्स्टिट्युसनहरूलाई यहाँले नै हो होइन यसलाई सेलिब्रेट गर्दै लैजाने यसलाई सपोर्ट गर्दै लैजाने म यही कुरो भन्दै थिएँ हामी भने त निमित्त पात्रहरू आउँछौँ जान्छौँ होइन आफ्नो टर्म लिएर आउँछौँ आफ्नो टर्म पुरा गरेर हामी जान्छौँ तर सदा सर्वदा रहनुहुन्छ यहाँ पनि हो
I only have about 2 months left. I would love to meet you before.
यस्तो क्षमता पाइदियो कि we are actually contributing back to the economy.
अल्ल सर्टमा फ्रिक्सन भयो धेरै ठुलो I was very active those days त्यो पहिलाको जेनरल अवार्ड he was MP so I've written in Nepal उसमा चाहिँ genuine effort त्यो चाहिँ रिजल्भ गर्ने हो कि यो सोसल ऊ स्टेट गरे भन्ने अनि वी लभ गोर्खाहरू सुरु भयो आदि त्यही जस्तो
Very active during the Gorkha Justice campaign.
Honesty.
Yes, of course. We go back a long way.
Nina भने सुने नि त Nina
Remember I did my research. Yeah, also you told me that the Gorkha.com was a depository for all the Nepalese Gorkha community here in the UK. I still remember those words. Right?
भोलि हो है
I'm sure you are engaged and busy हुनुहुन्छ होला तर हाम्रो रेकर्डर पनि हुन्छ
भोलि चाहिँ कतै म सक्छु कि के
10 बजे हो त्यो
भोलि चाहिँ है
It's the same link always
भोलि मलाई 10 बजे डाक्टर साहबहरूले रन गर्नुहुन्छ एउटा ब्युटिफुल इभेन्ट त्यो चाहिँ वेबिनार हो डाक्टर विष्णु राजोपेती उहाँ स्पिकर हुनुहुँदो रहेछ
होइन सँगै आउँछ
नमस्कार भाइ His Excellency Mr. Chandra Khimere, Ambassador of Nepal to the United Kingdom, presented his letters of credence to His Majesty King Charles III at Buckingham Palace. Ambassador Khimere, who served as the Permanent Secretary of the Government of Nepal, assumed his office in January this year as the 23rd Ambassador of Nepal to the UK. In a country having over 210 years of close, cordial, and warm relations, it is a distinguished opportunity and privilege to assume the responsibility of the ambassadors. So, to celebrate this occasion, we hosted this Vandana. I would like to express our deep gratitude to Your Excellencies and distinguished guests for accepting our invitation and joining us in this beautiful evening. The formal program is really brief, so I would like to begin this program with the national anthems of Nepal and the United Kingdom. I would like to call on the stage Assistant Marshal of the Diplomatic Corps, Her Excellency Ms. Eleanor McHugh, for her remarks. Yeah.
Excellency, distinguished guests, friends, it is a pleasure and an honour to be able to add my words to the warm welcome that you received from His Majesty yesterday. Ambassador, we are delighted to have you here, and we know that your presence is a testimony to a wish to deepen further the UK-Nepal bilateral relations. The UK and Nepal have a unique and historic relationship. If actions speak for themselves, the recent visit to Nepal by the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh reaffirms the UK commitment to our relationship. On that visit, under the iconic Fishtail Peak, their Royal Highnesses became the first members of the royal family to oversee the attestation of new Gurkha recruits. I do not need to tell anyone here that the Gurkhas' outstanding contribution to the British Army is synonymous with Nepal in the minds of the UK population. There remains a deep seam of gratitude and affection towards them and the people of Nepal, and Nepal remains one of our closest friends. And Ambassador, I know that you personally have your own proud family connection with your father having served in the Second World War as a Gurkha. Our deep bilateral relationship goes far beyond our historic military partnership. We continue to work closely on investment events, including most recently the UK-Nepal Forum held in February. Events like this promote bilateral trade and investment, deepen business links, and strengthen our economic partnership. As a trade expert yourself, we appreciate that your presence in the UK is indicative of a wish to cement an already strong relationship. And critically, we realise that Nepal is on the front line in terms of climate change, and the UK remains steadfastly committed to our work with Nepal to access to climate finance. Your Excellency, on a personal note, I know that as well as an accomplished diplomat, you are a published author, a historian, and a very proud family man. And I hope that somewhere within your busy schedule, you can find time to spend more time with your family, visit the historic sites of the UK, and perhaps write your next book. I look forward to reading it. When you met the Vice Marshal, you also told her about seeing His Majesty drive through your hometown when you were a boy, and how there is even a local landmark, Charlie Point, named after him. And you mentioned the personal impact that he has had on you. And I wonder what that younger version of you would have made of yesterday as you presented your credentials to His Majesty. At the attestation ceremony, the Duke of Edinburgh said to the new Gurkhas, "You are now British soldiers and sons of Nepal. Be proud of both." Well, Your Excellency, we are delighted to have you, another son of Nepal, here in the UK, and we wish you every success in your posting. You have my assurance that as the truest friends, we stand ready to assist you in any way that we can. So please allow me to propose a toast to the President of Nepal. President.
Excellency, for your note on Nepal and UK relations, and especially touching upon the personal note to the ambassador. So I would like to invite on the stage His Excellency, the Ambassador of Nepal to the United Kingdom, Mr. Chandrakumar Kimire, for his remarks.
Mr. Prakash Man Singh Rao, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Nepal, and a high-level judiciary delegation who are at this ceremony present for our celebration. My fellow ambassadors and high commissioners, Miss Eleanor McCure, Assistant Marshal of the Diplomatic Corps, you have sketched out a lot of things, beautiful memories, my own, and my roads ahead. Thank you so much. Officials from British government authorities dancing around them. Representatives from the UK-based Nepali community who are here to join our celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, I had the distinct privilege of presenting my letters of credence to His Majesty King Charles III yesterday at Buckingham Palace. I was fortunate in many senses. Let me express only one thing. I was fortunate that the songbird was unusually kind yesterday, so we could keep our carriage, let's say bagging, open. It was the icing on the cake, nothing else. I had an ever-expanding childlike curiosity earlier, before I proceeded, that finally ended with indelible memories. During the audience, I discovered that the king was exceptionally generous and engaging. That led to an amazing conversation between two of us. To my surprise, I saw with him or in him a wealth of knowledge and kindness regarding Nepal, even in many cases more than me, that I must acknowledge. During the conversation, I conveyed the warmest and best messages from the Right Honorable Mr. Ramchandra Paudel, the President of Nepal. Similarly, of the messages from the Right Honorable Mr. K.P. Sharma Oli, the Prime Minister of Nepal, wishing His Majesty the King good health and happiness. I also expressed our deep appreciation for His Majesty's kindness towards Nepal and Nepalese. During the audience, I reminisced about the visits of Prince Charles, when he was Prince Charles, to Nepal, first in 1975, second in 1980, and third in 1998, which had left a profound impact on the Nepali populace, including myself. The four-day trek undertaken that time by the then Prince on the second week of December 1980, precisely I am mentioning the date, is now famously known as the Royal Trek in Nepal. Not only in Nepal, across the world. I also recall an occasion when I, as you rightly pointed out, as a young boy, was waving the flags of Nepal and the UK while standing among fellow students to welcome the Prince. For your kind information, then he was, not I, he was visiting my hometown, which is far away from the capital city. This was the event of December 1980. Excellencies and ladies and gentlemen, Nepal and the UK enjoyed, as you rightly pointed out, historical ties. It began with the British Gurkhas and has evolved into a diverse partnership down the lane. Look back at history. In 2016, we celebrated bicentennial of the establishment of formal relations between our two countries. In 2023, we observe a centenary of the Peace and Friendship Treaty between our two friendly countries. Throughout these years, the British Gurkhas have served as a prominent and lasting connection between the two countries. Our relation is founded on mutual trust, understanding, cooperation, and collaboration, despite a huge physical distance between Asia and Europe. Emotionally, we stand together. Let me claim that way. We also work together on numerous global issues of common interest, particularly in promoting a democratic, stable, peaceful, predictable, inclusive, equitable, and rule-based international order. We are committed to the principles and purposes of the UN Charter. The UK has been one of the Nepal's largest development partners that we must acknowledge. We hold in high regard for that cause the generous assistance being provided by the British government and its people during the 2015 earthquake and the COVID-19 pandemic. Nepal's recent success in eliminating extreme poverty has been unparalleled among its South Asian peers. The figure has plummeted to 0.37% in 2023 from 55% in 1995 as per a World Bank studies. In the meantime, Nepal aspires to achieve developing country status by 2026. We anticipate the continuation of British support and privileges even after this milestone, which is the LDC graduation. The British commitment to climate-sensitive development has proven vital for one special cause. There are many other causes, many other reasons, but one special reason is there. This is not just for Nepal, but for South Asia as a whole. Given the fact that Himalayan region serves as a crucial water source for the downstream for our neighboring states. During my tenure, we are eager to elevate our political, technical, and business engagements. Additionally, Nepal is currently experiencing rapid growth in certain sectors. Let me take few names out of that. IT, energy, tourism, mines and minerals, and so and so. We therefore position Nepal as an appealing destination for FDI and trade opportunities between the two countries. As a global hub for natural and cultural attractions, we invite an increasing number of British tourists to explore Nepal's breathtaking beauty that we officially call "Once is not enough." To the health and happiness of His Majesty the King, to the health and happiness of the Right Honorable President of Nepal, to the future development of our bilateral relationship, and to the enduring happiness of the people of Nepal and the UK. Cheers. Thank you very much. Now I take leave.
I would like to thank you, in fact, appreciate Right Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable Judges, Assistant Marshal, High Commissioners, Secretary General of IMO, members of the Diplomatic Corps, and members of Nepali Diaspora for your presence here. Before you leave, I request you to take dinner. Nepali dinner is here. It's being served in a while. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
How is it for a tourist? So this one is similar to I've never really. I don't know the system how does it work.
Oh, lovely. Looks good. Oh, yeah.